Hey there, everybody. Welcome back to more Jack 3. In the last episode, we entered the sewer era to go ahead and do something. I actually forgot what we did. What did we do? We did something. Oh, yeah. We reactivated the electrical vent to where Vin's location is at. So now we're going to go ahead and see Vin. But considering the fact that what happened in the last time we heard of Vin. The last time we heard of Vin was essentially he kind of wasn't doing so hot, so to say. Like he probably is he's probably dead. Even though, to be perfectly honest, Vin was not really good. To be fair, like he didn't really do much, but hey, he could probably help us now.
Ah, remember this place? I sure miss good old Vin.
Yeah, he was a good guy. A bit crazy.
Hey, who you calling crazy? I can't help it if the world is out to get me.
Vin! Wait a minute, is that you?
Yeah, it's me. Well, actually, no, it's not. I'm a multi-layered, hyperlinking, digimemic, bioconstruct, superclocked mega memory construct, baby.
Did you understand a word he said?
When the city was overrun by metalheads, before they got to me, I dumped my brain into the ego grid. Everything's great now. Those monsters can't get me in here. Or can they?
Listen, Ben, I'm happy you're whatever you are. But right now, I need to get into the war factory, but the doors are sealed. We think the code to open the doors is hidden in this system.
It is.
Really?
Positive.
Can you get it for us?
Negative.
Why not?
Because if you have half a brain cycle, you'd know that those access codes are guarded by the central system. Ancient, nasty circuits in there. Even we bit brains can't nibble around there without getting our butts erased.
Just get us close.
Oh, sure, yeah. It's your death. If you fail, I can always use a companion in here. Oh, the fun we'll have.
Let's hope. Oh God, let's hope. It doesn't come to that.
When I put you into the system, the main security will slam down hard. It'll be up to you to beat the system and get out, or get eco-zapped for good. You check some?
Okay, Vin baby! Jack me in!
Wait for it, wait for it. Okay, input!
Alright, so you guys are a big fan of Pac-Man? Because that's essentially what this is. You also need to avoid the wonderful lasers. Actually, wait. I forgot. What was the point of that? I don't even remember what that even did.
Oh no.
So yeah, essentially, you gotta avoid that thing, and you also kind of need to collect that yellow thing. But you also need to collect all the pellets. It's essentially what you're doing. Obviously, the yellow marker is the indication of where the doodad dude is progressing through. So yeah, it's a pretty. It's hard mainly because of the fact that you kind of have to be sure to know where you're gonna go, and if you press the X button, which funny enough, that's kind of like a Miss Pac-Man reference, you can use a turbo feature. So yeah. So I'm actually going to just cut this out because in all honesty, what you're seeing is what you're gonna get.
No!
So be right back.
I erased everything! The system defenses are down!
And there we go.
Got the cipher.
Great work, Jack. She's got the info beamed here. That cipher key will unlock the war factory doors. We'll get on it right away and get back to you.
Listen, Ben, we've got things to do, but we'll keep in touch. We promise.
Yeah, and that's that was Pac-Man. I was never good at Pac-Man, to be fair. So yeah, if you guys are expecting freaking high quality expertise Pac-Man skills, no. In all honesty, that kind of also reminds me of a minigame from Donkey Kong 64 with the minecart, where essentially I did obviously have to use the save state because, to be fair, at the end of the day, those bonus stages are annoying. And there's a reason as to why Donkey Kong 64 gets a bad rap besides being a very friggin' annoying collectathon up the ass. But mind you, the part that I don't like about Donkey Kong 64 is essentially the bonus games are too repetitive. And I know that that's probably like an excuse that you can't really make for the country. You can also make for the country games as well, but I don't know. For a 3D platformer where, you know, you're essentially collecting a bunch of stuff, I kind of like a little bit of variety. Not only that, considering the fact that I think Banjo-Kazooie had a bit more variety, even though Tui's minigames were just essentially shoot a bunch of things, do the minigame again, and, you know, lather, rinse, repeat kind of spiel. So, you know, you can kind of make an excuse and an argument with that, but what are you going to do? To each their own. Long story short, DK64 is only good if you're not going for it 100%. Even though most people would say that going for 100% is a good thing, for the most part. I mean, half of the time you kind of don't really want to go for 100% because of just how annoying it is. Anyways, let's go ahead and meet the crew again. Booyah! That's how we destroy our vehicles, because every single day we keep destroying vehicles, we keep getting new ones anyway, so who really cares? Am I right, boys? We are back, lads, and we are here to get ourselves a debriefing. Give us some details. Samuels, why are you the only one here? Where the hell is everybody?
We got a big one this time, Jack. That decoder you found helped us decipher the gate key for the main KG War Factory. We can get inside now, and we need our best people on the raid.
Oh, gee. I wonder who that might be.
There is a good chance that factory is doing more than just making death bots.
I want to know who's behind it all. How are so many death bots being made? Where are they getting the supplies and the eco? Something about this doesn't seem right.
Yeah, right into the hornet's nest. This is gonna be fun.
Yeah, remind me when to laugh.
Oh, is this the mission I'm thinking of? Is this the point where we actually go confront Errol? I mean, if it wasn't like obvious enough, we are going to be fighting Errol. Like, that's kind of like a no-brainer here. I mean, if we don't, like, the guy hates us for a reason because we stole his precious Kira. And we kind of also, what else did we do to piss him off? Oh, yeah, we kind of kept beating him in races. And by race, well, actually, yeah, we did kind of beat him in races. We kind of beat him in 2 races, and he kind of really hates us for it, you know? But hey, what are you gonna do? Where the hell's the ship? Oh, wait. Oh, here it is. What kind of Star Fox hell is this? Well then, welcome to Star Fox, ladies and gentlemen. This is a very interesting gameplay shift. Seriously, I keep thinking that Jak 3 has like the biggest gameplay shifts ever. Then again, to be fair, it kind of is the starting point of when a lot of these games, such as in the Sly Cooper era, the Jak and Daxter era, and the Ratchet and Clank era, where they kind of have a lot of gameplay shifts to a point that it kind of ends up feel like in that most of the gameplay mechanics usually end up combining together with the other games, like how the whole hacking system thing with Daxter kind of reminds me of something Bentley would do in the Sly Cooper games. And, you know, lather, rinse, repeat, and that kind of, all that jazz. Is there like a friggin' break button? No there isn't. Wow, that lighting was terrible. What can I just say? Alright, so you guys probably wondering, buttons. I'm only pressing one button at this point, and that is the R1 button, mainly because this is the only thing that shoots, because in all fairness, I am not really seeing the point of those other things that I kind of see there. I mean, they probably do something. You press the X button to accelerate, and that's really about it. And that's everything. Okay, no, never mind. More seems to be showing up. I'm okay. We also do have auto aim, thank God, because in all honesty, if this game did not give us auto aim, I would cry. And you guys already seen me cry before. Actually, no, you haven't. You don't want to see me cry. It's actually not pretty. No, do I do an ugly cry? I don't know. I mean, there are like some people that do ugly cries. But I'm, actually, what the hell? What can be a sexy cry anyways? Like, what is a sexy cry? I have no idea. But I don't really feel like trying to figure that out as of this point. So, we're going to stop bumping into stuff and also stop getting, okay, we're just going to keep rubbing up on the freaking area. Not going to lie, this is pretty awkward, mainly because of the fact that, you know, we kind of, wow, this is actually not really good in control. I mean, to be fair, it's friggin' better than the controls that we usually have with most vehicles, so I guess there's a good thing on it, and then there's a bad thing. I don't know. Like, it's a weird thing. Now, I kind of need to go a little bit further up because I know that there's some eggy thingies up here that we need to take care of. Alright, where are the rest of my eggshells? Where are they? Aha! Here we go. Ooh, yeah. And there's another one right there. And let's get the final one. Okay, let's just bump into that wall. That's cool. Alright, now we have these things, which can only be destroyed by not doing that. You cannot ram into them as you would think. You do have to use your blue turns, as you can see there. So yeah, use your blue turns and lather and repeat. Oh my god. You guys stop grinding on my thing. So these things, like the things that are kind of, wow, how the hell did we miss that? Okay, we missed again. By the way, I don't know what happens if you run out of missiles, so be careful. Is that it? I guess so. Alright, so this is actually going to be a little bit of a longer part because I think this is, that was a weird thing that you guys just saw just there. I mean, you see that? You saw that that graphical error? Yeah, that's fantastic. Anywho, luckily enough, I can go ahead and just weld at you guys and not really care. Now, this section has a few, I think 3 Daxter segments, which are pretty slow. And this is kind of the area that would essentially show you that having the power-ups is pretty important, because then you won't really have so much problems and you can essentially go all willy-nilly in killing things. So as of right now, you notice that we can't really get past this fan, and there's a switch right over on the other side. So who do we use? Daxter, of course. Alrighty, so you guys are probably wondering what's so bad about this section. This segment seems very simple. Yeah, well, that's because this is the first segment. The second segment kind of has worser things going on for it. So don't think that we're done just yet, folks.
Jack, we're clear.
But this is it. This is the KG headquarters, and oh boy, they start to get a little bit well, not really too bad in terms. We can't even shoot you guys. That doesn't there. Whoa, hold on. I'm sorry. Okay, so apparently you guys have the ability of infinitely spawning. That's not good. I'm not a huge fan of that. Not a huge fan of infinite respawning enemies. Please go. Oh god. Alright, so we're gonna kind of ignore you. Hopefully you don't shoot me out of the sky, because this game seems to be that kind of game to go ahead and do that. Wow, you guys do not like the shotgun at all. Then again, Yo! There we go. Thank you. Anyways, you guys do not like the shotgun at all. The thing is, though, I don't know. Like, I asked this question before. I'm not sure if it's possible to miss out on one of the piece of the armor upgrades? It's probably not, but I don't know. Don't miss that armor upgrade because all the other armor pieces that you're going to be getting are essentially automatic within the story, so But yeah, this area is essentially broken up into 3 segments. As usual, rule of 3. Sometimes it's rule of 4, and sometimes it's rule of Y. Alright, so for this segment here, essentially you have electrical vents. Now, Daxter health is kind of a bit on the different side. You can't speed up his climbing, so you do have to go ahead and go in a speed that he's going as of this point. But it's not really that bad, in all fairness. Like, if you take your time and, you know, assess your dangerous environments, you shall be fine. Luckily enough, Daxter does not have to worry about enemy placements, so he's pretty A-okay. Okay, actually, no, I lied. He still technically has to make it back to Jack because, God forbid we actually gain the ability of, I don't know, having that, Jack doing his damn self, but whatevers.
Hello, sidekick. Let's move.
I think that also counts as a checkpoint if you let Daxter come back. And I think that if you do manage to die in any of these segments, you kind of do have to do it again, which is, you know, fun. Knock, knock. We're here to collect rent. No, seriously, you guys are here without our permission. Like, my God. I don't know how I get past that. Actually, I don't really remember. Hey, go away. No, actually, that's a good point. How do I get past that? I don't really remember. Okay, apparently, keep shooting until, you know, you actually hit the, thing that you're supposed to hit. Okay, it doesn't even matter because I died anyways. That's fine. Yeah, I forgot. The checkpoint is, like, all the way over there. How... Not really that shocking, to be fair. Okay, let's do this again. Burst through that. Shoot you guys. Where is the thing here? What am I hitting? Okay. See, here's the thing. I don't know what the hell I'm actually hitting in this area, so I'm just gonna hit everything. Also, friggin' get past these guys because these guys are pretty annoying. Give me a checkpoint, please. Yeah, suck it, losers. Be careful here because, as much as I said that the checkpoint system is great, some segments don't really give you much of a checkpoint, so you will have to end up going back, and you don't want to do that because it's pretty annoying trying to progress through this area multiple times. Trust me, it's not fun. It's pretty annoying, in all honesty. Okay, let me see. Alright, another fan area, meaning more fire and more electricity and more boom boom bam bams. I love boom boom bam bams. You want to know why? Because they give me purpose. They give me life. Well, it's not really boom boom bam bams, it's more like boom boom fire bams. Oh Lord, have mercy. Depth perception is annoying in this part, but it's not that bad. We managed to get past it. Okay, electricity there. Go over here. Like there. Over here. Over here. Stop. Over here. Stop. Okay, I'm actually gonna wait. Okay, now we can go. And that's it. I think that should be the final segment. He says, hopefully. Like, I really am hoping that's like the final segment.
Your shoulder getting lonely?
Okay, there's some guys over there, but we're gonna just ignore them. I think there is a rule of 4 in this area. Well, damn. You guys made me sad now. Wow. Not even much of a friggin', like, long gap for that. It's just automatically just go from one and go straight to another. Just wait. Boop-a-doop-a-doo, boop-a-doop-a-doo, boop-a-doop-a-doo. Funny enough, you can actually see where the line is going from. Not from the laser line, the actual line that's on the platform itself. Alright, so what's the deal with this one? Besides being a little bit, looks like it's annoying, but not really. Well, it is pretty annoying if I don't freaking get to the other side quickly. Okay, that one stops there. That one stops all the way over there, so we're gonna have to follow the fire instead of, you know, going against it. So let's go. Let's quickly make a immediate right. And then let's drop on down and get the platforms all set up and moving. I noticed I just saw a car there. What does that mean? I don't know. Actually, that's a good point. What does that car mean? Are we going to be using the car to bum our stuff? Hi. Bye. No, seriously, go away. Ooh, Peacemaker ammo. I can totally not use that because then... Go away. Don't like you. Okay. So I'm assuming we're supposed to use this to crash into something incredible. Out of my way, humans. We're gonna crash into these walls. Because apparently that's what we're doing now. Why are we doing this? I think we're probably gonna need this for something. We also need the speed, so... Okay. I said we're gonna need the speed and immediately... So follow the conveyor belts. It's easier said than done, to be honest. But the controls for this is, well, you already know how it is. It's kind of like the desert controls. It's kind of weird controlling something inside a friggin' factory. Okay. No. Jack. There you go, buddy. Out of my way. I'm a madman. I'm not afraid to crash into any of you. I'm really not. Okay, well, I'm kind of afraid to crash into you people if the game doesn't really allow me, you know. There we go. Well, at least that was enough speed for me to friggin' move forward. Yeah. Booyah! Alright. I think it actually is time for our boss fight. With Errol. I wish you can move. Oh, you can't move any segments. Whatever. Anyways, it's time to meet our wonderful boyfriend again, because it has been so long since we met him.
I found some new friends to help me conquer this puny little planet.
You're talking to the Dark Makers.
It seems my digital self can communicate with these poor, tortured minds quite well. Oh, they're just like you and me, Jack. Well, me at least. They want a home, someone to call a friend. Destruction of all my ego! They volunteered to help me put this puny planet out of its misery.
You're in for a big surprise. The Dark Makers don't play nicely with others. Just ask the Metalheads.
I've been given the opportunity to wield a power even the precursors could not control. Don't fret. You won't live to see what I turn this little world into. Maybe a rock, or a floating puddle of slag, or nothing at all. Complete oblivion. So hard to choose.
I won't let you do this.
I'm superior now.
Not gonna lie, I kind of wish that the whole introduction to Errol being in this game again was a bit of a surprise, because they kind of do showcase him a bit early, but the thing is that I don't know, it doesn't really feel that much of a friggin' surprise that he's back. And you know, obviously we know his reasoning for being nutso, because well, he hated us from jump, and it doesn't really help that, you know, he's infused with dark eco. So yeah, I mean, he's not fused with Dark Eco, but you know what I'm getting at. He's essentially working for the Dark Makers, which we will be seeing those guys soon. Don't you worry. We will be seeing those guys sooner or later, just not now, because the game's been hinting at it, and you think that, you know, oh, the game is just hinting at it, then we're not going to really be fighting them kind of spiel. No, we are going to be fighting them. What the hell? What kind of machine is that? Okay, that was weird. All that smug smile he has going on for the going on though. Okay, that's a new bomb. Of course it is. Why would it be any different? Like, seriously. What? Whoa! My dude! Oh, that's right. He does this too. As the battle keeps going, he starts to blow up the platforms. So you essentially know what that means, right? It essentially means don't die. Be careful for your surroundings and don't fall in the pit, because if you fall in the pit, you will have to do this fight all over again. And trust me, you don't want to do that. And so far, we've been doing a good track record of not dying to bosses, so I kind of want to keep that track record. Which, you know, if I die, I die, but still, I kind of like to keep the track record of me not dying. Okay, boo shakalaka. Boo shakalaka. Did I do it? I don't think I did. Yeah, I don't. Oh, I do have to actually aim for him? Seriously? Huh. Alright, well, that's that I did not know. I thought that all you had to do was just hit it, but no, you actually do legitimately have to aim for him. Makes sense. So let's try this again. There we go. Okay, so you do technically have to aim for him. Alright. Yeah, not this time, Errol. In all fairness, though, like, he technically at least has a reasoning for hating us, because, like I said, he hated us from the beginning of the game, so now he's essentially just getting his revenge on us by just, you know, trying to actually kill not only us, but the entire planet, because, you know, he's a madman now. And they friggin' turn him into a friggin' cyborg of all things, because why the hell not? Because, I mean, cyborgs are hip and happening now. Now, the thing about this fight is that it's not the robots that will essentially kill you, it's actually the bottomless pits that will kill you. Those are kind of the things that you will be dying from the most. In every single area pod that you do essentially get rid of, obviously you notice that the platforms start to, the areas start to become a little bit more, well, the pods start coming out a bit less. But funny enough, the enemies don't stop coming out of those things. So it's kind of funny. And this is the last hit that we need to do, and we shall be golden. No, he's gonna destroy half of the platforms. In a minute now. There we go. And now he's just throwing regular bombs at us. Because, you know, you think he started to interchange the two, but what in the world? Oh! Hello! Say hello to the Darkmaker enemies! I actually forgot that they actually do introduce them here. No, actually, I legitimately did forget that they do introduce the Darkmaker enemies here. But yes, those are the Darkmaker enemies. These are the guys that the game's been hinting at since day friggin' 1. Hitting at them, and goodbye, Errol.
Damn, he got away.
See you later, Mechanator. Jack, the sky is falling! We took it to that robot goon and kicked his nuts and bolts.
Errol got away, but we shut down his robot factory.
That's good, but it is troubling to see what Errol is doing. I fear he may be trying to awaken that terrible dark ship before we can destroy it.
Onan says the Precursors and Darkmakers have fought over worlds for as long as time has turned. It would not be the first time a planet was lost to those monsters. Well, it's not gonna be this planet. We've lasted this long. We've just gotta find a way to destroy that thing. The truth lies at the bottom of the catacombs. That's where I need to go.
And now we got the mass inverter. What does that do? I don't remember. Let's find out. Wait a minute. Isn't this like friggin'... What does this do? It's like...
Please help us. Errol is attacking the monk temple. He wants the secrets we have kept concerning the Dark Makers. Please hurry. If he learns what he seeks, it could undo this world.
Alright, so we have to go ahead and help out Seam. Obviously. Now, I want to see what this does. Ah, yeah, it makes everything go floaty. Da, 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 da. Okay, we kind of do have to actually kill them, though. Alright, so here's something about this segment, this part in the Jack 3. Seam was actually supposed to die in Jack 3, but they don't kill him off in this game, so they kind of like gotten rid of that. I'm kind of glad that they didn't do it. On another hand, I kind of would have appreciated if they did, just to give it a little bit more impact. But for this like that cutscene, that dialogue that you basically got, kind of supposed to like insinuate that with Errol attacking the temple and whatnot, it was supposed to like give us like an indication that like Seam is in trouble and whatnot, and he's probably going to die. But no, he ends up becoming all fine and dandy like cotton candy. So yeah, like you think like, you know, considering that, you know, we haven't like seen Seam in like forever, you think that he probably was killed off screen. But no, he's all right. Don't worry about it. Seam is a-okay. If you guys are Seam fans, don't worry. He's still alive. I mean, sure. He's not an asshole to us anymore, so that's great. You know, Seam is supposed to be androgynous, so you don't know if he's either female or male. So yeah, whatever. Anywho, let's actually continue. I'm gonna stop at once we get to the desert, because that's kind of a good stopping point, mainly because of the fact that I don't want to travel all the way back off screen, because I don't want to do that. You guys are gonna see it. You guys are gonna be amazed. You guys are gonna be fan-friggin-tastic. Look at all the soldiers, and look at all of them die, each one by one. Let me see if I can crash. No, I can't. Oh well. That's fine. Let's take our ship. Let's get on back to the desert we go. Because there's nothing else for us to do here. We took out, well, we kind of half took out Errol, and we saw our first introduction to Dark Makers. So I would say that we kind of did ourselves a good job so far. And obviously Seam is in trouble, but that usually ends up happening a lot when it comes to this. So yeah, we're going to need wheels. And we're going to go back to the temple again and Jack 3. I'm C6, and I'll be seeing you guys in the next episode. See yas!